try this again. What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. Now I know some of you may be saying, Next Gen, you just did this video. I recorded the whole video with my mic muted. To my big man, I'm big man. You know what I mean? But hold on. So anyway, not anyway, where we at? So anyway, Xbox. Well, I did. Like I said, here you go. Start from the screen. I did a show yesterday, and I do apologize for the screaming and the rooting and tooting. You know what I mean? It's a show, but sometimes things get a little hot and how you say and heated. I should have did a better job at modding and controlling the chat, the panel, brother. Won't happen again. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was that bad, so I went back and listened to the show. But on this show yesterday, you know, I keep some strange ponies and some rusty pots. I keep them in the cuff. You know what I mean? They make things, how you say, interesting. Let me move this back here. But it came out, like I said, that Final Fantasy, thus far, is the fastest selling PlayStation 4 exclusive. And to put this into perspective here, right? Check it out, right? And like I said, my game of the generation was God of War. Of course, sit down. My game of the generation was God of War. You know, and like I said, I'm a huge God of War fan. You guys know that. If you're new to my channel, shout out to you. But I'm a huge God of War fanboy. You know what I mean? But the way that the character, you just really got to see the softer side of Kratos, and you got the protagonist's son. Unless you got a character and the relationship between father and son, and the son finally he's a god. What do you mean? There's consequences to killing a guy? Like, to me, it was just epic. The dialogue, the story, the sound. It was epic to me, right? Thus far, best game I played so far this generation. Now, with that being said, and I think God of War went on to sell upwards of over 10 million copies, right? But I made a bet with my man, Dirk Greedy, shout out to him. I told him that Spider-Man will outsell God of War. Why? Not saying it was a better game, but because Spider-Man, to put this in perspective, speaking of PS4 exclusives, God of War moved around 3.1 million copies at launch. Normally games come out on Tuesday, so we have between Tuesday to Friday, and that was, I think, the fastest selling game this far, exclusive wise, this generation, right? But I told Dirk Greedy $50, that Spider-Man will eclipse that. Why did I say that, right? Because again, Spider-Man is a global icon. You know what I mean? When you think of Marvel, Spider-Man sells more merch than anyone. I mean, toys, t-shirts, like, it's huge. Like, Spider-Man is probably bigger than Mario. Like, it's a global phenomenon. Like, it sells all around the world. It's the merch, the toys, posters. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have gamers. You're gonna have people they're not even gamers, that are, how you say, comic book fanboys or fans of Spider-Man will go out and buy their collector's edition console, their collector's edition. I got the. Right, so I got the collector's edition. We'll buy that, and the reason why I said it, because I give you an example. My uncle, though he does play his game, he's not really a gamer. He had one console but he went out and bought the Star Wars Battlefront theme console for the PlayStation 4. Never opened it, put it up, because he's a Star Wars fan, and that's the same thing will happen with Spider-Man. And so it says, God of War moved around 3.1 million copies at launch, while Marvel Spider-Man, the fastest selling PS4 exclusive ever, managed 3.3 million, right? And launch. Now it came out, Final Fantasy VII Remake moves around 3.5 million copies in just 3 days. Just think about that. We're in the midst of a crisis. So on the show yesterday, you had in the chat, and I went back and listened, and my man Pizzo, God bless his soul, was saying, when you got 125 million install base and only 3.5 million bought it. Mind you, this is 3 days, right? Mind you, not just America, the whole world is in a crisis. I don't know. I know some states just opened back up, but I'm from Jersey, New York area, and it's bad here where I'm at. Even though you had, first of all, Walmart, and I was talking to a guy saying his Walmart is still selling games, but in Jersey, I'm just like, no. My daughter works at Walmart too. The reason why I know this, they're only selling essentials like food, groceries, medicine, TV. I mean, the electronic section is shut down, right? So when it comes to selling physical copies, Walmart sells more than anybody. Now you could order online. You got a lot of people still like to go to GameStop. GameStop is, I think, open for the online ordering, same as Best Buy. But it's not even you have the country under quarantine. People have lost their jobs. People flowing out for unemployment. And again, this is real talk. This ain't no cap here. And I'm gonna see what I feel about Final Fantasy in a minute. But 3.5 million copies in 3 days. How could you argue and say that it's a flop? It's beyond Z. That's that. Look, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Come on, man. Come on. And also, too, like, to be real, this big, whatever the place is, 115 million, 120 million. And I keep trying to tell people, business, those are all die-hard PlayStation fans. A lot of those, more than half, probably maybe 80%, or you might have about 40 to 50 die-hard PlayStation fans. The rest of the guys that be casuals and don't care where they play their duty or their Madden, and that's all that they buy. They buy maybe 3-4 games a year. It'd be Madden, Call of Duty, 2K, something like that. They don't really buy exclusives like this. But don't no console sell 100% of their exclusives to the install base. Like that's ridiculous. But to put that in retrospect, right? For you Xbox guys that are out there trying to spend this. And I'm not a big Halo fan, but I could be subjective or objective. Hear me out. Halo's was huge for the Xbox. $1 billion franchise. It took Halo 5 3 months to sell 5 million copies. Listen to what I'm saying. It took Halo 5. Sorry, it took them 3 months to sell 5 million copies. Here's Final Fantasy sold 3.5 million copies in 3 days. No, I know, granted, the install base is bigger on the PlayStation. I get it. But this when things get a little spooky to me. Now, I don't know what the lifetime sales of this game is going to be. It is coming to the Xbox and PC. We're just talking about right now, for the most, it is a PlayStation 4 console exclusive, right? How people try to spin that and damage control that is definitely beyond Z. You know what I mean? Definitely beyond me. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's when things get a little spooky. And, like, come on, like, everything, you ain't got to damage control everything. Like, everything, you ain't got to split. Like, some things is going to, like I tell my pony brothers, leave that power talk alone. I don't care who, what, when, no, stop it, man. It's both the same markets. You got one that's 12, one that's overclocked to 10, but whatever, that's variable. Don't make a difference. Like, stop, leave that alone. Stick to you have the better games. That's what you see. Capping goes wrong. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing. Like, don't get me wrong. You get a show and stuff be fun, but sometimes I go back and read the chat or the arguments that people come up with. I be sitting back, be like, Jesus! Should be crazy, man. Should be, man. Like, it'd be crazy though, man. But again, like I said, like Final Fantasy, I'm on Chapter 7 right now. I'm playing the game. I ain't gonna lie, the dialogue slows it down. I like, if you know me, I like hack and slash type games, Devil May Cry, or, stuff like that. Dante's Inferno, God of War, like, but the dialogue slows the game down. Like, maybe I think they may have spent all the budget. Sit down, dog. On how you say, the graphics, it looks okay too. But what the next one that comes out with the other parts, I hope it's not a cross-gen title. I hope it's just on the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5 or PC. Leave this old hardware alone. The voice acting, like, oh man, the black guy, yeah, come on, jive, go back this way, like it's crazy, like just the voice acting and the story, like listen, and honestly, this is really the first Final Fantasy 7 that I'm playing, so I don't know much about the story. I got a skinny white dude with a big sword. Pause. I'm out there doing my combos, fire, freezing them. That's cool. I never really been into like those type of art because I don't like the turn based. I hit you, doom, 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 doom. I gotta stand there, wait for you to hit me. Like I ain't never, you know what I mean. Even though I used to play Fantasy Star, but it wasn't really my thing. You know what I mean? But again, I like Final Fantasy, even 15. But that's it's graphically, it's a cute game. But to me, it just screamed co-op or something. You get this big world, like like run around together. Let's go out and, you know, tear some stuff up. But I'm getting a little off track here, you know. Kudos to Square Enix, you know, but people said it's the biggest RPG of all time. I probably is. Is it bigger than Zelda? It's even Zelda still considered an RPG. I mean, at one point Zelda was considered. That's making me do a video about it. Never, that was kind of like an RPG, right? But I guess maybe now it's an action adventure. But it is what it is. But anyway, you know what I mean? But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Also, too, we're doing a 2K tournament. Join me live right now on Twitch. I'm going back to Twitch. We can probably either the end of May or maybe the first week of June. 3-on-3. I mean, the second place run up get 300. The winners get 700. Look more for these if you're interested. I'm gonna set up on the site, but it's on the Xbox. If you're interested in it, let me know. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. Click the link down below. Go rock out with your boy. Let me know what you think. I'm out of here.